Hello guys, and welcome back to Everything Medical Explained. And for those of you that are new to this channel, my name is Paki and my surname is Mafatle. I'm originally from the Republic of South Africa. I'm a 5th year medical student in Altenbash University, Istanbul, Turkey. And today in this video, I'll be responding to a fellow medical student YouTuber's video right here. Roll it.
Kind of ask for like advice. I know I like to give advice, but I also like to receive advice on kind of like what to do when you feel like this. Like how do you kind of get yourself out of this rut and go back to baseline at least.
I'm very excited about this video because for the first time in this channel, I'm going to be having a collaboration with my classmate Nana, all the way from Nigeria. We'll be responding to this video together. Let's get started with this video.
Come on here and just kind of start expressing my feelings, because I feel like there's like a lot of unspoken emotions and things that medical students go through that they don't really talk about. And just like lately I've just been having, I don't know, like just the way I've been feeling is not a great feeling. So I was on summer break for 2 months, and that was like amazing at all. And also we finished in June, and you know, we just started back up in August, and it was like my last summer break. And lately I've just been feeling like, I don't know, like I don't belong here. Just these feelings of like inadequacy and that they picked the wrong person.
So Nana, let's talk to this. Yeah. How do you deal with the feeling of not belonging and the feeling of inadequacy you get when you're in med school?
I don't actually feel that way. Like, okay, when I first started my first year, I was like, oh, do I really want to be a doctor? Actually, it was kind of my biggest dream to be a doctor.
Yes.
But in my first year, because I didn't know a lot of things, it was very hard for me, like adjusting into a new environment. I was like, this is really where I belong. I can easily just go back to my country and do whatever I want to do. I don't feel like I really need to study medicine to be successful in life. So that was the only part I felt like I was inadequate. I don't really belong there. And that was just it.
Yes. I also, this is how I deal with it. Whenever I feel like I don't belong here, or I'm not welcomed, or like this is too hard for me, like they picked the wrong person, what I usually do, sometimes I'll watch some motivational videos, which they help a lot. It sounds like cheesy, but they actually help. But besides that, like you said, we basically do not all at once. So let's continue to another part.
Kind of the toll it takes on a person just emotionally too, because you know, you don't do anything but study sometimes, and it's like I feel like I don't have time for family or friends. And I hate that it's like I feel like I'm neglecting my family and friends, and it's not like it's not that I want to do that, but it's just like it's all these sacrifices that I had to make to be where I am. And I hate to complain because there's so many people right now just trying to get into med school, applying, like wishing that they were in my position, and I am in the position that I am in, and it's like
Yes, the feeling of like you don't have time for your friends, families, and you are ignoring everyone, and what you're doing is always studying. So,
well, personally, I can't say I don't have time for my families and friends, because all my friends that I have right now, they're in med school. So like our time and exam period, whatever study period, it always seems together. So we know when we're supposed to study and when we're supposed to go out and have fun. So it kind of matches everything that I have right now. And besides, like my family, obviously they're very understanding. They know when to call me. If I tell them ahead of time that I have exams, they know that okay. And the time I'm supposed to allocate for them to talk to them on the phone or do whatever, like it's totally different during my exam period than on other days. So I think it kind of balances everything for me, like in such a good way.
okay.
So I don't have much of
Much of a stress. Okay. So what you're basically saying is that if you're a med student, you need to have medical student friends.
No, I don't think you should have medical. If you happen to have medical friends, it's okay. But if you don't, I think you should have friends that are really understanding.
Yes.
Like because you have to sacrifice a lot. It's not really being easy in. It's not really easy being in medical school. So
Yes.
they have to be really understanding of where you're coming from and how things go down in med school. So I think that's the type of people you should have in your life when you're in med school.
And also, like, not only when you're in med school, because working as a doctor, also you're going to have a very demanding job. So you kind of already need to have people that are understanding and recognizes that your job demands more than average jobs from you. So you only need people that are a bit more understanding of that and are supportive towards your cause, I think. Yes. So you advise her to have medical student friends or student friends that actually understand and
yeah.
support her cause. And she should also stop like comparing herself to other people because she's actually in a different path. The path of being a medical student is quite different and hard compared to other courses people may be taking.
Yeah, also people kind of feel like if you're in medical school, people that didn't get into medical school think that okay, you should be happy you already got the opportunity to be in medical school. But it's not actually like that. Like it's you have to be in her position to totally understand where she's coming from. So just don't try to make her feel bad okay because she's complaining because everybody has the right to complain, right?
Yeah, of course. I also complain a lot, so we all have the right to complain and
So you shouldn't try to make her feel bad.
And also, Nana, it's not like when you're in med school, you constantly feel like this feeling of inadequacy and all this depression. It's not always there, right?
Yeah,
It comes and goes, it comes and goes. You should just get accustomed to it. It's gonna hit you sometimes, especially after difficult exams. Like she just faced a recently very difficult exam, so that's actually a very common feeling to face after exams.
Yeah, definitely like after exams, an exam you really studied hard for and then when the results come out it's kind of not the way you expected it to be. I think it's coming from like an understanding place.
Yes.
So I think that's really part for me personally where I get so anxious during exams, like if you study so hard for it and then you don't get the results you
Yes. But I think the best thing that you can do is just study for your exam as much as you can.
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're not going to set the exam yourself, so you don't have a control which kind of questions you're going to get, which kind of grade you're going to get. But the only thing you have control of is how much you study and how much you work. So do your best, and sometimes your best may not be good enough. You need to understand that this is the real world, and sometimes your best is just not good enough. There's nothing you can do about it. You need to accept it and like move forward with your studying.
Yeah, so unless you're failing it.
Oh yes, unless you're failing, of course. And as a medical student, actually, you don't really have to get 100% all the time. It's not like in high school. You need to change your mentality and understand that in medical school, your dream and what you want is not always the same as what you will get. And it's not going to be the same as high school where you're the best student. Presumably, since you're in med school, means in your previous studies, you're generally the best student among others. But in med school, it's a combination of best students from everywhere. So if other people that are surrounding you are doing better than you, it's not because you're worse. It's just because you are among the very best from all over the world. So you are in there, yes. You have to understand you're in there among them, competing with the best. So some of them are going to be better than you in all ways possible, which is very hard to accept, but it's the truth. So you need to bear with yourself and be patient with yourself and just hope for the best. Things get better as time goes on. Unlock, so you continue.
You know, if there's other people that are feeling like they shouldn't be where they are, I don't know, I'm trying to be like a positive person and kind of be like, it's okay. That there's other people that feel like this, because I feel like it's not talked about. Like whenever med students, you know, unless you're talking with like your close friends, but whenever, like, I feel like everyone else in my class is like, they're fine, like they're like, but I don't know, it's like maybe deep down we're all struggling, right?
Okay, about this part where actually every med student looks like they're fine, that's not necessarily the case. I think we're all different individuals and we actually all go through a lot as medical students, and that is actually true. We don't usually talk about our feelings. We just all pretend we're fine. When we enter in class, you'll never see one of us just standing in front of each other and having a mental breakdown in front of everyone. So we give this illusion that we're actually fine all the time, which that's not necessarily the case. But given that I'm a male and we're trained and the society reinforces the fact that we must not express emotions that show any sign of weakness. So I think Nana might explain it later.
No, I think it's not necessarily about being weak or something. It's just that we already have our own personal problems that we're dealing with, and then coupled with medical school, we don't want to come and dump our garbage on everyone because everybody's going through something. Just like you're burdening someone with your problems, and we just don't want to bring the whole class down. So everybody just tends to keep it to himself, or unless you have someone that is not in medical school that can really help you go through this problem, which is easier. But I think like as a class or as a medical student, we should have like a group of like this kind of thing that's happening, so that we can go through it together. I think because we understand each other more than other people, so I think it's going to be easier for us to like deal with it within ourselves.
Yes, but I think mostly when I'm feeling very sad, you can talk to your parents, because our parents usually believe in us strongly, so they will hype you up. Like, my child was so smart and all that. Sometimes you really need to hear you're smart, especially after difficult exams where you studied hard, but the exam still beat you down like you didn't do anything. So
you just have to believe like it's not the end of the world. Like everything's going to come back.
One exam is not defining your whole life. Yes.
It's just kind of like what I wanted to say, and then it was like it was so weird because I took a vacation the week before starting school, and during the vacation I was just like, so this is like what normal people do, right? Like they vacation, they work, they're enjoying their life, versus me, I feel like I'm not, but then I'm going through a phase right now. Like I'm going through something that I had to work really hard to reach. So it's like, I don't know, it's like I see my friends from college and from high school, and they're just like living their life, having fun, enjoying life, and it's like they're making so many precious memories that I can't be a part of because school is taking over my life.
This happens for almost everybody in medical school because we actually take 6 years to finish medical school. But other, like my friends that graduated, they graduated like within 4 years. So you feel like, well, everybody's graduating, everybody's moving on with his life, but I'm still in school. Why am I still in school? Why am I even studying medicine? Like all these kind of thoughts come to you. But at the end of the day, you just have to be like, oh well, I'm graduating with a medical degree. Is there anything better than that? Like, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be saving lives. I think that's one of the most important and the most rewarding careers there are.
Yes.
So you just have to like suck it in and just believe in yourself.
Nana, this is so savage of you. How can you say just like suck it in? But another thing, during holidays, like after you have your summer holidays, when you come back to medical school, don't you ever feel like you were living the real life? Now you're back at hell. You don't ever get that feeling.
It's always like the transition is always very hard. Like the first week of resumption is like, I want to go back home. Like this is not for me. But then with time, you just kind of like adapt to it. It's always very easy to come back into it.
So in the very first days, like in your first year and second year, when you're not used to that, how did you actually deal with that? Which strategies you used or mechanisms you used to help you deal with that?
It's always very hard, I have to be honest with you guys, but in those periods, you just have to like come to class every day, no matter how it's hard for you to wake up in the morning. You just have to come to class because if you like get used to not coming just to class early in the morning, it's just like goes downhill from there. So you just have to like be consistent. Also, you have to. Like, you just have to accept the fact that this is my life right now. There's nothing I can do about it. You just have to accept it, and acceptance is most important.
It's life, and it sucks, but you just have to get used to it and stick it to the end. Like, for us, it's quite, maybe very different from you since we are students from Africa. We're just studying here in Europe, so we're one of those nerdy students, I think, in relative to our previous classmates in high school. So, for us, to start with, like for me personally also, I don't socialize much, I don't go clubbing, I don't actually like even touring. So being in med school and spending a lot of time studying is what I usually do for fun, and editing videos, doing a bit of YouTube is the things I enjoy more. So I don't really think I'm missing out a lot from life, but if that feeling ever comes, you know, you need to understand that you're not actually missing out in life. You're in med school, you are learning to become a doctor, which you're going to then leverage it in the future to help you get even more. So people might have some experiences now, but must always know your experiences are going to like trump them in the future. You're going to have so much more experience than them. So the knowledge of that future, which is brighter than your present moment, and even the memories they are making right now, is I think enough to get you through. Yes.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'm sorry that this is...
Finally, we've arrived at the end of this video, and as you can all see, my channel is still relatively a bit small, like tiny, so I doubt the original upload of the video will be able to see this video. So I'm gonna need you guys to go and subscribe to her channel first, and if I can find her Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, I will include it in the description. Please go there and tell her about this video so she can see it. And lastly, if you're new here, please subscribe to this channel and help me reach 100 subscribers before the end of the year. And this message is to DoctorCurly, the original video maker. I hope I didn't butcher her name. If you ever want to do a collab with Everything Medical Explained, I'm down for it. So this is the end of the video. Thank you guys very much for watching.